A billionaire shouted at the waitress, "You made a mistake in my order." She said one sentence. Everyone froze. Please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on any new stories. Our next story is about a billionaire who tried to use his power to get away with something he was unsupposed to. A wealthy man decided to visit a cafe located on the other side of town because he had heard many good reviews about it. The cafe was small, but the interior design was beautiful and it was very clean, which gave the man hope that the coffee would be good. He sat down and waited for his order. When it arrived, he took a sip and immediately felt disappointed. It tasted awful. He started looking for the manager to complain, but he couldn't find anyone. Then he saw a young woman behind the counter and yelled, "Hey, you made a mistake in my order." She looked at him and calmly replied, "What seems to be the problem?" "I asked for an Americano, not an espresso," he snapped. "I see. I'm sorry. Would you like me to make you a new one?" "Of course, and make it quick." "I haven't got all day." The girl nodded and went to work. When she returned with his coffee, he took a sip and smiled slightly. This time it did taste good. As he was about to take another sip, he heard a voice from behind, "That's quite the way to treat our guests." Startled, the man turned to see a middle-aged woman standing there with crossed arms. "Who are you? I'm the owner. You were shouting at my employee. Is there a problem?" "Yeah, my coffee was wrong. I ordered an Americano, but you brought me an espresso. I apologize. It was my mistake." "I'll personally make sure you get your Americano now," the woman said with a kind smile. "Thank you, but I actually like the espresso better, so I think I'll just keep it." The owner was taken aback by the man's response. Before she could say anything, he added, "But then again, if you don't mind, could I also get a slice of cake? I saw you have some nice tiramisu over there." "Sure thing, coming right up." After the man paid for his order, he took a seat and waited for his dessert. While he was waiting, he noticed a young woman sitting at a nearby table typing on her laptop. She was incredibly beautiful, and when their eyes met, she smiled at him. "Hi there. I hope I'm not bothering you, but I couldn't help but notice you from across the room." "You're really handsome," she said to him. "Oh, well, thank you. You're not bad yourself," he said with a smile. "So what brings you here?" "I own the company that's currently renting the building next door. I've been thinking about opening a similar business here, so I came in to check it out." "How do you like it here?" "I love it. It's the best cafe I've been to in ages." "Really? I'd love to hear more about why you like it so much." "Well, it's cozy and inviting. Prices are reasonable, and the service is great." "What's your favorite drink here?" "I usually get a mocha with extra whipped cream, but today I went for an Americano." "An Americano, huh? Well, I think I'll try one too. They sound delicious." "Don't buy it if you don't like coffee. You'll feel jittery and uncomfortable." "Oh, I love coffee. In fact, I'm a huge fan of caffeine. If it wasn't for my health, I'd drink gallons of the stuff every day." "I can tell you're a man with a busy life. I don't know about you, but I get tired of always having to go somewhere else for my coffee fix. That's why I wanted to open a place where people could enjoy a good cup of joe without worrying about parking or traffic." "I completely understand. Business sounds promising. It does. You must be successful to own several cafes." "Not just cafes, but hotels, restaurants, shops, factories, farms, ranches, vineyards, and gas stations." "Wow, you must be loaded." "Thanks." "Yes. Being rich gives you some perks, but it doesn't make you invincible." "Invincible? Said anything about being invincible?" "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry. I just thought you were a different person." "Why is that?" "Because you seem humble and down to earth for someone with so much money." "You're right, I am different." "What do you mean? I'm not actually a billionaire." "What?" "But you said you owned hotels, restaurants, shops, factories, farms, ranches, vineyards, and gas stations." "I do own those things, but I'm not a billionaire. Actually, I'm flat broke." "What? Why didn't you tell me sooner? I could have helped you out." "Thanks, but there's no need. I'm fine. I like living simply. Besides, I'm used to being broke. It's comfortable." "I don't believe you. You're lying. I'm not. Being honest, I'm really poor." "Okay, if you're so poor, then how did you pay for your Americano?" "I didn't. It was the lady boss who paid for it." "What? Are you serious?" "Yep. So you really are a billionaire?" "No, I told you I'm not." "Swear." "All right, I believe you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to doubt you. It's fine. But to be honest, I'm not even a billionaire. I'm just a guy who likes to live big." "Well, whatever you say. Maybe I should try one of those energy drinks you youngsters are so fond of these days." "Sure, you might like it." The man had no idea how to respond. thought about making up some excuse about being an undercover millionaire, but decided against it. Instead, he changed the subject and started talking about the weather. A few minutes later, his tiramisu arrived, and he thanked the waiter for bringing it over. "No problem. Enjoy your meal," she said with a smile before walking away. As the man was about to dig into his dessert, he heard a loud crash and turned to see the young woman from earlier lying on the floor with a broken laptop beside her. "Are you okay?" "Yeah, I'm fine. Just clumsy," she said with a blush. "Let me help you." He rushed over and offered to pick up her bag and help her to her feet. "Thanks. I guess I was just distracted by our conversation earlier and didn't realize I was walking into a pole. No worries. It happens to me all the time." They both laughed and he walked her back to her table. "So what brings you to this part of town anyway?" "Like I said, I own the company that's currently leasing the building next door, and I'm thinking about expanding my business here." "What do you think?" "I think it's a great idea. This area needs more businesses like yours." "Really? Well, I'd love to hear more about why you think that." "Well, there's plenty of room for improvement around here. Plus, you seem like a hard worker, and I admire that." "Oh, wow. Thanks for the encouragement." "I really appreciate it. No problem, anytime." The man had no idea how to respond. He thought about asking her out, but decided against it. Instead, he smiled and said goodbye. As she walked away, he couldn't help but smile. For the first time in a long time, he felt like he had a purpose in life. The end. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on any new videos.